So here I am at Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom in Orlando, Florida. Now, when you think of Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom and you think of the theme park, what's one of the first things that comes to mind? Well, if cleanliness was your answer, congratulations. That's what most respondents say when they think of Disney World, is how clean it is. Well, there's a reason for that. So in his book, Lessons from the Mouse, Dennis Snow talks about everything speaks. Now this is a career employee with Walt Disney World, and he goes around and speaks about the things that were really important to Walt Disney employees are something that business leaders all over can benefit from. One of the biggest things that Dennis talks about is that everything speaks. And everything speaks means that anything that's part of scenery speaks to what that condition or culture or story is about. And so Dennis Snow takes us to a level into business. How can we look at everything speaks from a business perspective? Well, that means mostly cleanliness. So when we look at that, there can be what's often known as visual anomalies or visual intrusions. Basically what that is that there is trash or there is something that is not a part of the scenery. And so that becomes a problem. And employees are encouraged to do everything they can to keep the park clean. And that's a huge part of what it means to be an employee at Walt Disney World, because cleanliness was so important. Now, another thing about cleanliness is that Walt Disney himself was so passionate about cleanliness that what he did was he studied the behaviors of people and what they would do with trash. And what he found out was absolutely stunning. He found out that if an individual had to walk more than 30 paces to find a trash can, they would tend to drop their trash. But if the trash cans were 30 paces apart or less, people would use them. That was a value that Walt Disney himself held so important, and that then translated into the norms of the policies and procedures of Disney and all its associated parks. So remember, cleanliness can be one of your things that is so important to your dive center, and everything speaks. Hey, think about getting Dennis Snow's book, Lessons from the Mouse. It's an awesome read and really helps with business practices. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, and remember, go beyond the standard.